Under the shade of the financially strong leader, life is always brighter. Sri Lanka Insurance, like a father, like a mother.
In a few moments, the news.
Sri Lanka Insurance, like a father, like a mother.
This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.
The time is 6:15 p.m. This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. Here is the news edited by Romesh Piris and read by Tilani Piris. The President stresses the importance of maintaining a centralised healthcare system. Mahaweli Zone residents to receive deeds this year. The Attorney General holds a meeting on the blazing oil tanker. Experts arrive in the island to join efforts to salvage the burning tanker. COVID-19 recovery is on the rise. And on international news, thousands evacuated as powerful typhoon Haitian barrels towards Japan and the Korean peninsula. Sports news, tennis. Serena Williams through to US Open last 16 after battle with Sloane Stephens. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa says one of the important lessons emerging from the COVID-19 pandemic is the importance of maintaining a centralised healthcare system. Although the administrations of most of Sri Lanka's state-run hospitals are vested with the provincial councils, fortunately there were enough hospitals nationwide under the management of the Health Ministry that could be utilised without difficulty during the height of the pandemic, the President further said. President Rajapaksa made these remarks delivering the keynote address at the launch of the Good Intern Programme 2020, a two-day workshop at Manelwatta, Nagananda International Buddhist Studies Institute in Bolagala, Kelaniya. A meeting on the blazing crude oil tanker in Sri Lankan waters, the New Diamond, has been held with the participation of the Attorney General. The meeting has been attended by the Commander of the Sri Lanka Navy, Chairman of the Sri Lanka Ports Authority, Director General of Merchant Shipping, and the Chairman of the Marine Environment Protection Authority. Coordinating Officer of the Attorney General stated that the meeting has been held to review the advice on the issues arising from the fire. Meanwhile, a team of British experts had arrived at the Mattala airport on a special flight this morning to investigate the incident of the New Diamond ship which caught fire in the east coast of Sri Lanka. Navy spokesman Indika De Silva said that a team of 10 British and Dutch experts, including rescue operation experts, disaster assessors and a legal advisor, is to arrive in Sri Lanka today to investigate the oil tanker and make necessary recommendations on how to proceed. With engines shut down, the tanker carrying nearly 2 million barrels of crude oil is now located about 40 nautical miles off the coast. The Navy said that acting on expert advice, the Joint Disaster Relief Operations has so far successfully controlled the spread of the ship's fire and there is no risk of oil spill into the ocean. The Ministry of Health says 7 more individuals infected with COVID-19 made complete recoveries today. According to the situation report issued by the Epidemiology Unit, COVID-19 recuperations thus far has reached 2,925. In the meantime, the total count of positive cases of the novel coronavirus found in Sri Lanka currently sits at 3,121. The Epidemiology Unit says 184 active cases are under medical care at selected hospitals. Sri Lanka has witnessed 12 deaths from the virus so far. This news broadcast comes to you from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.
Sri Lanka Insurance, like a father, like a mother.
The deadline given to candidates who lost at the general elections 2020 to declare their assets and liabilities expires today. The candidates were given the opportunity to hand over their assets and liabilities declarations to returning officers or the Election Commission. According to the Assets and Liabilities Act, defeated candidates are required to submit their assets and liabilities declarations within 3 months of submitting their nominations for the election. Contraband, including mobile phones, have been recovered in a special raid carried out at the women's section of the Valikada prison. Commissioner of Prisons Administration Chandan Ekanayaka stated that the raid was carried out by the prison's intelligence unit. An internal investigation has been launched into the inmates of the prison cells where the relevant contraband were found. Commissioner of Prison Administration added further operations will be carried out upon information provided by the prison's intelligence units. That ends local news for now.
Sri Lanka Insurance secured AAA Fitch rating once again, even in these defining times. The only insurer to be awarded AAA Fitch rating, Sri Lanka Insurance pledges to offer unparalleled services and insurance solutions to its customers. Under the shade of the financially strong leader, life is always brighter. Sri Lanka Insurance, like a father, like a mother.
A mother knows the pain of each member of the family. Siddha Lepa, the trusted relief for aches and pains.
An effective therapy for relief from cold, sneezing, flu, headaches, swelling due to toothaches, rheumatic, discomforts, and muscular aches and pains. Siddha Lepa, the Veda Mahatmya in every home.
The main news story is brought to you by Siddha Lepa Veda Mahatmya.
The State Minister Siripala Gamlat says the land deeds of residents within the Mahaveli Development Zone will be issued within the year. Speaking at a function in Kandy, the State Minister said the project will be conducted in line with the President's Vistas of Prosperity and Splendor policy statement. The State Minister added area residents have been residing for more than 30 years with authorities yet to grant ownership of the land. He revealed that a mobile service has been launched to inquire into the public in the zone. That was the main news story.
The main news story was brought to you by Siddha Lepa Veda Mahatmya.
Brush your teeth twice a day for healthy teeth and gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, your trusted brands in oral care for many years.
Supiriviki Ayurvedic toothpaste for adults. Kakulu Ayurvedic toothpaste for kids. 9 Ayurvedic ingredients of Supiriviki will protect your teeth and strengthen your gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, products from Siddha Lepa.
And on Watchlight this evening, the University Grants Commission says that the registration of students for the external degree courses in the arts stream has been temporarily halted. The registration will be commenced after introducing new subjects and amending the existing subject streams. The chairman of the UGC, Professor Sampath Amratunga, says that new subjects will be introduced in the future targeting the job market of the world. All the degree courses in other streams except the art stream will be continued. That came to you in Watchlight.
World News. Brought to you by courtesy of
People's Leasing, the trusted leader. From the first step you take till the time we meet, the trusted leader prioritizes you always. All you need under one roof. People's Leasing, the trusted leader.
The world news headlines first. Thousands evacuated as powerful typhoon Haitian barrels towards Japan and the Korean Peninsula. Pakistan marks its 55th Defence Day today to commemorate the sacrifices of fallen heroes during the 1965 war. Thai king reinstates his royal consort after declaring her untainted. Hundreds of thousands of people have been evacuated out of the path of a powerful typhoon that's expected to make landfall in southwestern Japan today. Typhoon Haitian has sustained winds of 195 kilometers per hour and gusts of up to 240 kilometers per hour, the equivalent of a Category 3 hurricane in the Atlantic. It's the second powerful storm to hit the region in a week. Typhoon Mesak, the equivalent to a Category 4 hurricane with winds of at least 209 kilometers per hour, followed a similar path to Haitian. Pakistan marked its 55th Defence Day today to commemorate the sacrifices of fallen heroes during the 1965 war. The main ceremony for Defence Day was held in the morning at the General Headquarters in Rawalpindi. Prime Minister Imran Khan said that Pakistan's desire for peace must not be misconstrued as its weakness. adding that the country's armed forces were fully capable of defending the country. A change of guards was also held at the Quds mausoleum. King Vajiralongkorn of Thailand is welcoming his consort back into the royal household, a surprise move that comes as the country is in the throes of an unprecedented protest movement calling for reforms to both government and the monarchy. The Thai royal household said in an official notice that all titles, military ranks and decorations were returned to Sininat von Vajrapakdi after she was found untainted, implying that she was innocent of previous accusations. She was accused nearly a year ago of trying to usurp power and prestige from the Queen. Back to the world news headlines. Thousands evacuated as powerful typhoon Haitian barrels towards Japan and the Korean peninsula. Pakistan marks its 55th Defence Day today to commemorate the sacrifices of fallen heroes during the 1965 war. Thai king reinstates his royal consort after declaring her untainted. That ends World News.
World News. Brought to you by courtesy of
People's Leasing, the trusted leader. From the first step you take till the time we meet, the trusted leader prioritizes you always. All you need under one roof. People's Leasing, the trusted leader.
The government has decided to install special scanning equipment within the airport goods export wing. Speaking at a discussion on developing exports and on the hardships faced by exporters, Minister of Tourism Prasanna Ranatunga said he advised officials to take necessary steps to install the equipment. The exporters at the meeting pointed out that scanning equipment must be installed promptly at the BIA in order to expedite the admission of goods to the airport. That's development news. Moving on with sports news, tennis. Six-time champion Serena Williams fought back from a slow start to beat fellow American Sloane Stephens and reach the last 16 of the US Open. Third seed Williams, aged 38, was sluggish in the opening set before raising her intensity to win 2-6, 6-2, 6-2 against 26th seed Stephens in New York. Williams, aiming for a record-equaling 24th Grand Slam singles title, faces Greek 15th seed Maria Sakkari next. That came to you in sports news.
The wait is over and it's time for you to experience happiness. It's time to remap the graph for success. It's time to rebuild your empire. It's time to initiate your entrepreneur dreams. Empower your dreams with NSB Wings. Get your 2-year personal loan for just 7% per annum, starting from 500,000 rupees to 10 million rupees. All you need is just one guarantee. NSB Wings. Reach out the high goal.
Business News. Sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
Atrexia Capital Partners launched My Dentist, latest and one-of-its-kind chain of dental clinics with the aim of advancing dental care with high-tech infrastructure. The newest clinic is equipped with the skills to respond to the changing oral health needs and services for patients. Situated at Gregory's Road, Colombo 7, My Dentist Clinics deliver a mixture of clinical services and cosmetic dentistry that is fundamental to the future of dental health care. That was Business News.
The wait is over and it's time for you to experience happiness. It's time to remap the graph for success. It's time to rebuild your empire. It's time to initiate your entrepreneur dreams. Empower your dreams with NSB Wings. Get your 2-year personal loan for just 7% per annum, starting from 500,000 rupees to 10 million rupees. All you need is just one guarantee. NSB Wings. Reach out the high goal.
Business News. Sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
Economic News, courtesy of...
Hello, Puta, did you land already?
We're in transit and our flight got delayed.
How is Shani? Poor thing with her pregnancy.
Calm down, everything is sorted. Why, I have my LOLC World Card with me. We are at the VIP lounge.
LOLC Finance Credit Cards. Fuel the goodness in you.
The Distilleries Corporation of Sri Lanka, the island's top arak producer, said sales fell 12% to 19.07 billion rupees in the March 2020 quarter, and profits fell 30% to 1.27 billion rupees in a quarter where coronavirus lockdown started. The group reported earnings of 28 cents per share for the quarter. In the year to March 2020, revenues were flat at 81.6 billion rupees. Net revenues after turnover taxes fell 20% to 6.0 billion rupees in the March quarter, while cost of sales fell 18% to 3.37 billion rupees and gross profits fell to 23% to 2.6 billion rupees. That ends economic news.
Congratulations on your promotion. Heard you gave a treat for everyone in your department yesterday.
Yeah.
When will be our treat, huh?
Well, how about today?
Oh no, I was just joking. We'll have a party with your new salary.
It's fine. I have my LOLC credit card with me. Let's go out today.
Those who spread goodness radiate happiness to everyone around them. Introducing LOLC Finance Credit Cards. Fuel the goodness in you.
Weather report was sponsored by
CIB Janajaya Vasana 15th stage draw commenced 24th August to 13th September. Discounts up to 40%. Come today to CIB.
And to conclude the weather report, the Meteorology Department states the showery and windy conditions over the island is expected to enhance further. Showers or thunder showers will occur at most parts of the island. Heavy rainfall above 100 millimeters are likely at some places in the western, Sabaragamuwa, central and northwestern provinces and in the Galle, Matara, Mannar and Mullaitivu districts. Wind speed can increase up to 50 to 60 kilometers per hour at times across the island. That was the weather report.
Weather report was sponsored by
CIB Janajaya Vasana 15th stage draw commenced 24th August to 13th September. Discounts up to 40%. Come today to CIB.
And now to in this news broadcast, the main points once again. The President stresses the importance of maintaining a centralized healthcare system. The Mahavali Zone residents to receive deeds this year. The Attorney General holds a meeting on the blazing oil tanker. Experts arrive in the island to join efforts to salvage the burning tanker. COVID-19 recoveries on the rise. And on international news, thousands evacuated as powerful typhoon Haitian barrels towards Japan and the Korean peninsula. Sports tennis, Serena Williams through to the US Open last 16 after battle with Sloane Stephens.